It's doing something. Anyway, good morning, everybody. That song right there. It's a few more I want to give y'all, but I'll give them to y'all a little bit later. I've been up. I thank God. I was like, God, I want to get up early again. I do not. So I went to sleep. I didn't do nothing all day. I mean, I did things around the house, but like as far as moving around, I didn't. I slept and then slept some more and slept some more and ate. I made some Jamaican jerk tacos. Oh my God. Ate two of them and went to sleep, baby. And I'm up talking to y'all. I done took my bath, started my laundry, all the good stuff, read and everything. I said, yeah, this is why I like getting up early. Good morning, Tay, Narita, everybody. Good morning, everybody. So I feel a little bit more like rested. You just got off work. We're going to go to sleep, or don't try to stay up for class. I'm going and go to bed. We've got to rewatch. Because I got some sleep, honey. I said everybody else off today. I'm going to be off today, too. Thank you. You hear me? Y'all was off. I said I'm going to take the holiday. Duh. And I'm happy I did. I took the dang holiday like y'all took the holiday. You see? Mm-hmm. I took the holiday. Yes, baby. I didn't do nothing. As far as nothing I didn't want to do. I did not do nothing. Ugh, it felt good too. To not be working or just not be thinking about work. Now, the work tried to, I said, nope, not today. I won't be working today. Everybody else off. I'm off too. I am off. I didn't even talk to my kids yesterday. I was writing down my prayer list as soon as I write your name. Uh-oh. Well, thank you, Punky. Thank you for praying for me. I appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. My scalp is itchy. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, yeah, I was off. Yeah. And I've been off for a couple of days, too. Out for like a week. And I said, well, if I need 2 weeks to rejuvenate, I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? Because y'all got a whole bunch of books and stuff to be doing. Y'all ain't got to be in my face every day. I ain't got to be in y'all face every day. We done got too comfortable. Look, act like if we don't talk to each other or see each other. You been looking for me all week. I don't know how, because I've been on here like 4 or 5 times. You ain't been looking for me all week because I've been here. Did you go to YouTube? You know it's live video, so if I done been live, you'll know it over there. And I have. Yes, you said yes. I missed y'all, but bad. But yeah, you needed a break. Don't get anxiety. Y'all better get ready. At some point in time, all of this communication stuff gonna be gone. So I'm just preparing myself. CERCA became the #1. Who got the name CERCA? Y'all see that? Now, am I tripping when it says CERCA became the #1 person on the team? I ain't got one. And who else is going by the name CERCA? I will hope that you're not in my class going by my name now. Good morning, Auntie. See, this phone be fooling around over here. Right. CERCA became the #1 on the team. It's only one on the team, and I ain't hit a button. I ain't got a moderator or nothing, so that's weird. But anyway. So, I figure we'll go on an adventure. Y'all want to go on an adventure with me? When you pull up. Yeah, it is what it is. I know. But it's a lot of people going by my name and all kind of weird stuff. I might change it. We'll see. You went on a road trip, Auntie? Who went on a road trip? Yeah, people weird. I just want to be myself. I don't want to be nobody else. And if you do that. Oh, no, not a road trip adventure, Auntie. An adventure through our books. No, that's not that kind. I won't be going outside. I like that. And when I'm turning into the man on Cat in the Hat. You're fired, fired, fired. This is how I'm feeling. Listen here. Mm-mm. Nope. I don't wanna. I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna do it at all. Mm-mm. Sorry. I know y'all brave, but I don't have no desire to get out of this house. Matter of fact, I be mad when I gotta leave. I be saying I'm gonna go somewhere, and I was supposed to go to a barbecue on Saturday, and I was praying that they forgot to send me the address, and guess what happened? Guess what happened? Guess what happened? He forgot to send me the address, and I was so grateful. I was so grateful. Listen here. I was so grateful. He forgot. And then he gonna say, yeah, we had a barbecue. I said, yep, and you forgot to send me the address. He was like, I did. I was like, yep. But anyway, did you see they was seeing people in big crowds that's getting sick? It's all right. He said, you didn't remind me. I said, I didn't. Didn't. Because exactly what I needed to happen, happened. It ain't that I didn't want to go because he throw down, they throw down, but I don't want to be in no groups and no people. So the Lord did what I needed him to do. You hear me? Yeah. I be saying I be wanting to go. Like my mom be wanting to go, but my body be like, nah. Just stay where you at. And I'll be like, okay, I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. You right. So I know I'm late on the train because y'all know I don't leave out of this house much, but I did get me some of them sensor lights from Dollar Tree. My husband is on the road traveling for work. I told him stay away from them folks. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all seen them already and did put one in here. So now when I walk in here, I ain't got to worry about hitting my toes before I get to these lights. They $5 and they remote control. I went to my mom's barbecue on Sunday and I had to leave because I was not feeling it. Oh, yeah. But you look cute. Y'all look cute at the baby shower too. I said, oh, okay. No, that wasn't your baby shower. It was your baby shower, wasn't it? No, it was Ria's baby shower. It was Ria's baby shower. But you have took some pictures with somebody recently. No, that was your husband. It was Ria's baby shower. That's who, yeah. Sorry. I be looking at a lot of faces. Y'all have to, after a while, y'all all start to run together. Everybody got, listen, that's yep. It's bad. You're well, the wedding. Okay, I'm like, yeah, okay. So I did just see you at an event. I seen some other people at events too. It's only one of me, a whole bunch of y'all. You did just go to an event, and she just went to an event too that I could see. Okay, all right now. I'm like, okay. I be creeping on y'all pages when I can. The young lady that said she didn't receive her soap and book, please email me. Because I went through that thing several times, and whatever orders have been put in on the website, I definitely sent them all out. So you'll have to send me your name and stuff so I can see what's going on. Because, I mean, we paid for something that didn't get delivered. And I don't play that kind of stuff. I don't waste my money. So I can't remember exactly who it was, but if you said you didn't receive your stuff, I need you to send me an email. Not on the website, on my regular email that y'all always send emails to there. Okay? Because it says that all of the orders have been out, and I don't know your name from that name. So please send it to me. Thank you. All right. Is y'all ready to go on an adventure? Y'all need a couple more minutes. We only been in here 9 minutes. I know it take y'all a while. Y'all want to run your mouth, pass your letters off like, I don't know, y'all passing letters and stuff. Y'all need a few more minutes. We'll give it about 4 or 5 more minutes. You guys can get your notes and stuff. You're going to need pen and paper today because we're going to be all over the place. If you have the ability to write down information, you'll want to get that today. I don't know if you write it down on your iPad or where y'all take notes. I don't know how y'all do it, but you'll probably at least want to take. You're ready for the adventure. Good job. Okay. Because we're going to go down through there a little bit. Some of it we've read, some of it we haven't, but I don't think we've ever done it this way. So, yeah. Y'all going to hear my stomach growling in a minute, but it's okay. I'm glad I didn't jump in the shower. You know what? Well, you can take a 10-minute shower. You ain't got to be in there for 45 minutes always. It's okay. You can take a 10-minute shower, and then when you come back, you can take a 30-minute shower. And that equals up to a 40-minute shower. If you need to get the night out, yeah, I mean, it don't take long to do that. You can do that very quickly and then come back if you need to. We done all been in a situation. You know what I mean? You can hit everything you need in about 11 minutes if you do it right. Come on. Go on and get in and get on that. And you ain't got to take us with you. You'll be fine. Go do what you need to do. I ain't even right. You said 8 minutes. We ain't none of us gonna act like we ain't never had to take 1 in 5, baby. You done woke up. You got 22 minutes to get to work. Work is 30 minutes away. Or you done been somewhere you ain't got no business. You gotta hurry up and get to where you need to go. And so then all of the above. Listen here. We done all been in situations. Let the church say amen. Listen. So I watched a few movies this week and shows. And there's a show, I think it's on Hulu. Y'all probably already seen it, called Devils and Saviors, or Saviors and Devils, or something like that. And it was some supernatural stuff going on. Sarah, I want to let you know that you are going to be so disappointed in me. I will probably not ever get through True Blood. I made it about 45 minutes. Fast forward. I'm going to fast forward the whole show. It's going to be a waste. So I'm not going to tell you anymore that I'm going to watch it, because I tried. And at this moment, I cannot. Maybe a little bit later. But every time I literally I was cooking. I found myself fast forwarding every 2 minutes. I said, yeah, I won't be able to watch this. Not right now. So maybe at a different time, but it ain't going to work right now. Unless it gets better than that first show. And I went to the second, and it was still kind of crazy from what I can remember. I probably won't be able to do it, babe. I just want to let you know that. I ain't going to make it through that one. It's just too much right now. Okay, certain stuff, it's just every other scene. I just don't be want. That's why I be watching the stuff I be watching, because I really be wanting to learn. I think I watched a little bit of that, but I be wanting to learn, and that's what, like, even with Game of Thrones. Like, I was happy that their stuff wasn't way crazy, so you could just kind of fast forward past it. But if I gotta fast forward past like 40 minutes of the show, I done missed it. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to try it at another time. Yeah, well, y'all better tell me what episode gets rid of all that craziness that's in the first one. Do I need to skip to 5 or 6? Because it's too much. And to me, the first page sets the tone for the rest of it. So it's like, anyway. Hey. All right. So, yeah, I saw it. Y'all got to remember, we talked about the Oh, y'all don't remember I had y'all go watch the what's the name of that? Who remembers when we talked about Demon House? That was in like the first year that I met y'all. First couple months, probably before July or so. Maybe a little bit later. Do y'all remember? Y'all remember us studying that? Then we talked about the young lady in Indy that I had y'all go watch a few shows. You remember, Auntie, we were studying about that? Because it was a white dude that was supposed to do the movie. But remember, it was supposed to be called Demon House. And Lee Daniels jumped on it and called it Deliverance. It was a whole documentary and everything. But remember, we were studying about the name Ammon. That's how we even got on that. And I told y'all about the lady Latoya Ammon from Gary, and then she moved back to Indianapolis and all of that. Remember, that's how we even got on that subject, is we were studying about Ammon in the Bible, or Ammon in the Bible. And I was like, oh, I wonder if that spirit carries on because blase skip, because I was living in India at that time when all of that was happening. You fell asleep watching it? Yeah. It was a little, it was all right. They need to let me direct one. Who got a camera? They need to let me direct. Lee Daniels, you need to let me help you, hon. Because I get it, but let me help you out. Yes. Yes, Queen, and we talked about it. We did. You remember? And so that's what Deliverance is. It's the movie of that. But it was supposed to be called Demon House. He called it Deliverance. But it's the same story. It was all right. I feel like I don't know. Oh, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, I'll tell you this. It is, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But I told y'all I can't fit a lot of my costumes or it'd be too hot. So that's why I ain't put none on. It'd be hot. We probably have to wait for the winter or something. I don't know. And I can't do skits until they give them to me. Them they don't be playing for real. I go get costumes and then trying to fight and get in that closet. I can't do it right now. Yep, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm 3 years older than I was when I met y'all. My metabolism is slowing down. It is slowing down. Way down. I'm not about to do all that. No, love you. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. And remember, I told y'all those are improv. They just come. I don't plan those out. Like I'll buy pieces of costumes, and then if God gives me something or reading a story that's relevant to that, I'll do one. But ain't none came to me, and I can't fake it. Ooh, I can't fake it. So just gotta wait. It's something coming probably, but it'll probably be in the winter time when it ain't so hot. So why are other people talking about it was a mockery because they don't understand the spiritual? Just because you go to church don't mean you understand the spiritual realm. You know that, right? It's a lot of pastors that don't even believe in God for real. It's priests and bishops. They don't even believe. Oh, they don't even believe in God. And that's another reason why I ain't been doing it, Queen. Not gonna keep making a fool of me. It's a wrap. Hey, sugar. Yeah. Listen, most people don't even believe in God. Like, y'all don't. Listen, I be trying to tell y'all, people be sitting up in the synagogues of Satan in real life. You gotta believe in God first. They don't even believe in God. I'm trying to tell you. That's why when I You do this to yourself. No, my dad does it, and that's exactly why I've been on strike. It's a job to them. It's how they get their bread. They ain't worried about the effects of what they do to people or nothing. I promise you they not. It's not a thing. You hear me? So, listen. Don't believe, but using the collection plate as a paycheck. Woo chap. I just had a conversation. That's stupid. Y'all see that color flip? Ooh. Oh. Y'all see it? This supposed to look. Oh, I forgot she did that. Y'all see it? Tell me y'all see these colors on my arm, because y'all know this supposed to look black, right? Do y'all see it? Yes or no? Can y'all see the color? Oh. But it look black from, like, if you look at it like this, it look, oh, you can. So if you look at it on this side, it's black. I did not know them colors flip. Oh. Oh. Do this one do it too? Yep. Alicia. When I say she always, and y'all know I had this forever. But when I look at it, it looks black on this side. But when the light hit it, I didn't know it flipped like that. Cause it depending on the light, it looked black. But just on this, y'all can't even. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's real nice. Cause over here it just looks black. It's like yes. But when the light hit it, it changed. Thank you. Right. Okay. Alicia. You know I had this forever, but I thought it was. She's so stupid with it. Goodness gracious. How you done had that for over a year and didn't even know that's what it do? Okay. Moving on. That's crazy. Well, yeah, it's dope. Like everything she do is amazing, y'all. She ain't did one thing that I didn't like. And even if it was something that I just wanted to tweak, like everything she make is great. Okay, so you're gonna need your regular Bible and or Bible Gateway and sacred text today. I usually see the black. I never paid attention to that. Oh, because I don't wear it that much because I'm not good with white. I had on my hoodie today asking it, taking the kids to school. I know it's hoodie time, girl. I said, I'm still, it ain't cold enough yet, so I'm happy I got these. Remember? And then it's about to be time. I done washed them all up and got them all ready. I done got them all ready, girl. I'm ready. You hear me? It's about time for our stuff, honey. We got our pajamas that's also warm and everything. So, yep, I'm excited. We got all the winter gear, honey. It definitely do. Yeah. Okay, so give me a couple minutes. Y'all get y'all stuff together. You're gonna need either, I don't know if you're gonna be using your regular Bible or whatever, but y'all know we usually read in a certain version. But you'll need Bible Gateway and Sacred Text, the website today, okay? Y'all got me? I need some new ones in a larger size because somebody bit. Girl, you ain't gotta tell me I went from an extra small to a large. Just be quiet. Just don't talk about it. If we quit speaking it and Mike quit, I'm gonna start saying my back is little. I'm not gonna keep claiming a big back. That's why I keep getting bigger. I'm not claiming that no more. I'm claiming a smaller middle section and a smaller under here and across the back, like the wideness of it all. I'm claiming that. The Bible say you got whatever you speak. I'm over it. I'm not claiming to have no big back no more. I don't want that. I want the food, and I've always been able to eat like I had a big bag, but now it's starting to stick. So then I'm just gonna quit speaking that. I'm not speaking that no more. Even though I'm gonna keep eating like one, I'm not speaking that over my life any longer. I refuse. I'll be right back. The Bible says you have what you speak. My waist is shapely and my back is too. Our other brother book came, so we might do some pages at the end of class. We shall see how long this takes. Ooh. Y'all ready? So the first place we're gonna go, thank you. The first place we're going is Matthew 27 and 11. Y'all ready? Come on. Y'all saw that. What book goes there? Oh, what's the name? And it's in my room. Y'all saw that? Yeah. Wait a minute. I don't know if it's ERV. Hold on. Because it might be NIV. Give me 1 second. NIV. 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 And I need you to go to the 11th verse. So Matthew 27 and 11. And then Matthew 27 and 11. And then in an NIV, please. Yes. Yes, Miss Amber. Yep, thank you. Dr. King, I think you asking questions that have absolutely no idea. I mean, no, they not none of your business. But I'll be online all the time. Can I ask you a question? When's the last time you've been to the doctor for an STI? How much is your rent, and can I get your social security number? How about your last tax return? You want to tell me how much you made last year, or when you got a raise? Oh, okay. I don't know. You talk to God about that. You quitting your job don't got nothing to do with what I do. I was just trying to figure it out. All right. I didn't work before TikTok. The Lord has always provided. I didn't work for nobody, should I say. I work for the Lord. Have been for about the last 20 years. We're just gonna move on. All right. Y'all ready? Okay. Well, to me now, it seems like you're trying to get attention. So, are you here to listen, or are you here to keep talking about whatever's going on with you? Because I was kind of in the middle of something. I'm sure you didn't go into the meetings when you were in the Army and just start talking about yourself. You sit down until Sarge recognize you and you put your hand up and waited. I'm going to need this same respect in here. Thank you. Moving on. Oh. Meanwhile, Jesus stood before the governor. Who is the governor? Who is the governor? What does the governor do? Hey, Auntie Judy. Yes. No. I mean, what? I didn't phrase that question right. See right there, CERCA Reach member. Who the hell is using? Hold on. Let me see. What is this? Maybe they didn't put me in some kind of contest or something. That's got to be what that is. Okay. They didn't put me in some kind of contest or something because I was about to try to, but okay. I'm going to say, I don't know. Y'all know I don't understand TikTok. I was about to go all the way ham, and I think they didn't put me in some kind of thing. Yeah, I know y'all can't see it, but it's a lot of stuff y'all can't see that I see. Official elected or appointed to act as ruler, chief executive, or nominal head of a political unit. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Thank you. Love you, Auntie. An official elected or appointed to act as a ruler, chief executive, or nominal head of a political unit. So Jesus had to be taken in front of the ruler of that area. Who's the governor of where you are? Mm-hmm. Greg Abbott. What about y'all? Tate Reeves. Don't roll your eyes. Whitmer. Kemp. Gavin Newsom. DeSantis. Glenn Youngkin. Greg Abbott. Jeff Laundrie. Okay. Kemp. Now they saying something about the elections. Interesting. Boy, they be watching, don't they? We just talking about the Bible. TikTok. Stitt. Okay. Roy Cooper or Copper. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So TikTok would be the governing. Their system would be the governing system of this thing that flags us. Greg Abbott. Okay. All right. No, we don't want to learn any more about the elections. Thank you. You could take that off. We're just trying to see who the governors are where we live. All right. So imagine being taken in front of your governor and having to plead your case. You, right now. That's putting yourself in. Hold on. I'm gonna have to check all of my electrical, because you know how you can sometimes hear the buzz of the electricity, like I might have too many things plugged up or something. I'm probably gonna have to get another one of those sticks to put in here, because I keep hearing that, and that's crazy. But I done heard that before, because Circle be running a lot of electricity everywhere I live. It be like 10 people in here and it's only me. It's horrible, but I keep hearing that, and it might be that I just need to get another one. Any electricians in here? Anybody that deal with electricity, like heating and cooling or whatever? Anybody? Okay, so you know that zzz that you can hear sometimes. That means that I'm running too much electricity from one place. It's like a slight buzz sometimes, and it'll, you know, is that what that means? Yes, I do. Well, right now it's only like 3 or 4 things, maybe. So I just need to get another surge protector, which is what I was thinking. I could plug it right there. Yeah, because I keep hearing it. It's real loud. Okay. All right. I was just wondering. We'll do it. I'm sure I have another one around here. I got a lot of stuff plugged up in this house. All right. Anyway, so imagine you being taken around the governor, and the governor asking you, are you the king of the Jews, or are you the king of your neighborhood? What are you going to say? Huh? You said why? Why? This the governor you talking to. Louisiana governor is not for brown skinned people. Uh-oh. I plead the fifth. Not why, and I plead the fifth. Hot Tamada and Queen, y'all got something y'all want to tell me? Y'all had a very sassy answer for the ruler of your state. Because your governor represents you in the House, right? Aren't they the person that goes to Washington and goes to all of the things to say what's going on? Yes, and the state representatives. Okay. Okay. So imagine you telling the truth about something. Imagine you telling the truth about something, and this is the situation you are in because you told the truth. How would you feel that you are being judged by the person that is over your state for something that is the truth? And it wasn't a bad thing. But you are being treated like you broke the law. How would you feel? You would definitely be upset. Would you be able to be calm? You would feel confused, terrified. I'm going to have an attitude and be mad. I'll be cussing and fussing, scared and persecuted. Okay. At first, no. Afterwards, yes. Yes, you would be. Okay. Okay. Because sometimes we got to put ourselves in these people's shoes when the situation's like, we just read it. But if you were being dragged to court, you all the way to the governor, and this person could decide on whether you was about to get life or not, and you already know you didn't do it, or whatever it is, it wasn't a bad thing that you did. How would you feel? And you done been mishandled by the people. You got people lying on you. You would be depressed. Okay. Okay. So it says, "Are you the king of the Jews?" "You have said so," Jesus replied. When he was accused by the chief priests and the elders, or if I say that in our words today, by the bishops and the pastors, he gave no answer. Then Pilate asked him, "Don't you hear the testimony they are bringing against you?" But Jesus made no reply, not even to a single charge. I'm going to ask you again. Would you be able to stand in front of a man that could put you in jail for life, or take your life, depending on the state that you are living in? Could you stand there after being mistreated and not say one word to plead against any charge? Would you be willing to put your life in God's hands like that? Not say one word. They asking you questions and you're not being rude, you just don't answer. Really? So you wouldn't say nothing? I'm talking about right now. If God forbid you were to be hauled off and they say you did some horrible thing, they will take your silence as guilt. I'd be scared. You say he brought you out on the other side. Okay. Okay. So you've had to go in front of the governor and plead, but how did you plead your you? We'll talk about it. I'm talking about today, right now. If you were taken and they were going to take your life away for something that you did not do, and you had to stand in front of the governor of whatever state you're in, and you are being tried, and God say, don't say nothing. Today. I'm not talking about back. I'm talking about right now today. Because we still got governors, and they, the governor is the one that do the state of execution, isn't he? Ain't that the person that decides? The governor? Is that the person that gives you a stay? Yes? So this person is deciding whether you are breathing in the next 24 hours or not. And you're not going to be able to, because this is what Jesus was trying, this is what they was taking him to do. They was taking him before the governor because he was about to be tried to death and given death. 24 hours later or whatever, it was about to be his time. You got 24 hours till you not breathing no more. He wasn't locked up that long. Like overnight. Maybe a couple of days. I'm not talking about no lengthy trial. No, tomorrow. Good morning. You don't think you'll be able to be quiet? I'm just wondering because this is the situation. Like, it don't look like it when you just kind of read it and it's like, oh, okay. No. He should be pleading for his life right now. He's in front of the governor because they are saying crucify this dude. Kill him. Unalive him. It's time for an execution. And the governor is saying what you got to say about what they're saying to you. Because if you don't, it's about to be. If you did what they said you did, those are crimes punishable by law and all of this old stuff. So do you get what I'm saying? Do you feel where I'm at? If tomorrow was your last day from right now, would you be able to hold your peace and only say what God tell you to say? If he have you say anything. You hear me? Because when we read it, we don't see it like that. But this is what was going on. You got about 48 hours, sir, and then we going to have you on the chopping block. That poses a different something in you when, hold up, I ain't even did nothing. See, everybody's like, yeah, I can do it. No. You got 24 hours. And you can't say nothing to nobody. Not your attorney, not nobody. That's why sometimes with people, I'll be like, do you really think about what you're saying? Because, well, God said we're going to go through the stuff he did. So, here we go. It is what it is. All right. But Jesus made no reply, not even a single charge, to the great amazement of the governor. Now, it was the governor's custom at the festival to release a prisoner chosen by the crowd. At that time, they had a well-known prisoner whose name was Jesus Barabbas. So when the crowd had gathered, Pilate asked them, which one do you want me to release to you? Jesus Barabbas or Jesus who is called the Messiah? For he knew it was out of self-interest that they had handed Jesus over to him. Y'all picked it up? Who picked it up? I'm about to see who grabbed that. Who picked it up? What you see right there? What did you pick up? What did you find? What did you see? What about two people named Jesus? But one was guilty and the other was not. There you go, Beth. That part, they had the same name. And ended up in the same place. But one was Barabbas and the other was the Messiah. They let the guilty Jesus go because they had an agenda. Kind of how like they be letting they homeboys get away with stuff and they homegirls get away with stuff that they know they shouldn't have, but they'll fire the person that's honest. make laws for whistleblowers? Because the person trying to do the right thing be the person that be persecuted, interested. Ain't nothing changed even now. It could be two Barbaras, two Sams, two Sallys, two Jamilas, two Miss Ladies. You hear me? It can be two. It can be two Circus, but that don't mean they're the same. You hear me? Somebody is a counterfeit. Somebody ain't really doing what they say. And somebody is. Same name, they ended up at the same place. But you, sir or ma'am, are guilty of the things that they say because you doing stuff the wrong way. But it was a Jesus there wasn't. Two Jesuses, one was good, one was bad. One was an actual murderer. Do you hear me? As far as deceitfully trying to take from somebody or taking a person's life in the middle of a robbery or whatever else it was. Now, God in the flesh can get rid of whatever it is that he wants to, and he know if you grow up, you probably gonna have horrible children, so he'll stop some lines from happening. But I mean, he's God, he's sovereign, he can do whatever he wants. It's different. He's the king of all the other kings, so he don't have to answer to nobody. That's the thing. He don't have to. With that. Right. Right. But isn't that crazy how there was two people there? The people knew for a fact that this man was guilty. But they said, we'll take the sinner. The guilty guy. We'll take him. Okay. Crazy. It says, while Pilate was sitting on the judge's seat, his wife sent him this message. Nah, she didn't have that. She had this. Something twisted, probably. Cause she was not one of them. She was one of them. She didn't walk by him like this, y'all. That nigga sitting over there like this. Hilarious. Women is always trying to say they man and they do not be wanting to listen. Just horrible. Look, and he over there like this. She where the people can't see her behind the curtain. They think he looking at, he try to play it off and act like he looking at a bird flying over, but really his wife is over there scolding him. I said don't get in it. I met him before, and I ain't been able to sleep because I saw that man in my dream last night. You leave it alone, you hear? I'm not playing with you, pilot. You wonder why I was up this morning? When you got up, I was up. The reason I was up, because I had a dream about this very man. Leave it alone. I said don't mess with it. You stay. She probably would have had her lips so dang tight. The soldier's over there like this. The one that can see, y'all, he got his star. He like, you hear me? This nigga that watched the ruler get scalded by his wife. Well, go on your head then. He over there weak, like, look at her. She done gained the eyebrow. Look. Watch him change his mind. Watch him change his mind on what he said. Watch. I got 10 coins on it, bro. He like, look here. Look. Brothers, y'all better listen. If you got you a good woman, she gonna tell you what you need to listen. Yeah, right. Deeply crying on the inside, man, because his wife control him. Well, she trying to help you. You better listen. God, she said don't. Listen, you hear me? Listen and wash your hands of it. Wash your hands. You better leave it alone. Let it alone. Let it alone. Listen. Because y'all know y'all done had to do it to y'all spouse. Like I said, stop. Go have a seat. Gotta do them like the kids. You hear me? Listen. Crazy. Uh-oh. While Pilate was sitting on the judge's seat, his wife sent him this message. Don't have anything to do with that innocent man. For I have suffered a great deal today in a dream because of him. So, y'all don't think it's crazy that God allowed his wife. These people they're Romans or Greeks or whatever's going on. They not worried if they serving Zeus and all of these people. You hear me? Why would God put it on her heart to tell her husband? Now listen, brothers who don't think your wife is a helpmeet, God gave her the vision the night before, wouldn't let her sleep so that you can make the right decision. So that you didn't bring damnation on y'all house. Because who better than to tell but the woman you lay next to? The woman you trust with your secrets. How many men have lost their life because their wife begged them, baby, I had a dream, I had a bad feeling. I don't need you to go. That person ain't your friend. Watch out for them. Don't show them this. Don't tell them that. I don't be dealing with them. And then the next thing you see is Hello? Hello? It's a call from Lil D. Lil D. Baby. Baby, is you there? Baby, you at the house? Baby. I didn't do it, baby. I know I should have listened to you, baby. Baby, we went to the... Man, it happened so... Nah, baby, please. Hello? Baby, don't hang up. Just let me tell... Hey, bro, chill out. Chill out, bro. Nah, they ain't got nothing. Man, listen. You remember... I was trying to tell you. Baby, I know you... I'm okay on this. We only got 7 minutes unless you got a little bit you could put on the... You ain't got... Remember that money under the bed? You said you spent it because you knew I wasn't coming back. Okay, so look. But baby, remember when you was trying to tell me? Baby, is you gonna ride for me or what? I shouldn't have never took the ride. Hello? Hey, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna call her back. Just give me 1 second. Baby, why you keep hanging up? You said I better stick around for the ride? What? You ain't gonna... The ride they about to take me on. Because I didn't listen to you. Baby, I'm going to listen this time. I promise. I'm going to do it. I know you told me don't. Man, I heard you saying his name last night. I thought y'all was on some funny stuff. How I know y'all didn't set this up? Y'all might have set this up. Because I heard you calling out his name in your dream last night. And then the nigga show up at the door today in this. Maybe it's you I don't need to trust. Y'all got something y'all want to tell me? They try to flip it around on you real quick, don't they? Listen. Right. Because, yeah, God had me call out his name so that he could tell you he was coming today so you knew not to get in the car with him. Now it's my fault. Okay. All right. I understand what's going on here. It's not ever going to be your fault. Y'all can't relate. I know. It is not ever going to be your fault. Listen. The inmate has hung up the phone. I'm done. I'm done. Listen here. I'm done. Finito. Listen. You said, listen. Because think about that, right? God sent me to tell you don't go nowhere with this nigga. So, yeah, I dreamed it the night before it happened. 7 hours before he showed up to the house. And now you didn't flip it around on me like... Never once was it your fault. Listen. What? There's some crazy folks out here. Anyway. So, imagine being in that situation. That's the situation old Pilot was in. You heard me. How is it that you dreamed about this man last night and now the Jews are bringing him to me today saying let him charge him and let the guilty man go free? You don't think that he probably looked at his wife like something was up with her? Why is you trying to protect this dude? What you know that I don't know? You hear me? Cause how you know him? These is Romans. Jesus is a person of a different descent. Right? He's a Nazarene. Right? So why would you be dreaming about this man? See, y'all don't be seeing the Bible like I could just see myself. That's like your husband calling out another woman's name in his sleep, and then she show up the next day. Is y'all getting what happened? Or y'all still reading it like it's a... He say, Karen, something, something, something. No, don't do it. And then you wake up and it's a Karen in front of your face. What's your name again? Karen. It says pilot in there, pumpkin. It's in a number of versions. Yeah. It says pilot. If you're reading along with us, that's the second word in the thing there. You all right. Okay. So with that, what? Because I looked up when I was talking to the inmate. What y'all talking about? What is y'all talking about over here? Everybody taller than me, just like everybody taller than you. 5'7" is taller than me. I'm always gonna have to look up. I'm short. Everybody is taller than me. That's why I have to wear heels. Alright? I mean, if you calling me at home, I ain't got no heels on. Everybody 5'5" taller than me. Look up to you. Everybody, I'm short like you. If you don't leave me alone and quit y'all be reading too much into it. I looked up because sometimes I'm trying to think of the next things I'm about to say. That'd be my thought, getting my download for the next part of the skit that I didn't listen. Oh, yeah, no. Everybody taller than me. None of your business. Y'all be asking questions, ain't none of your business, Mr. William. What's the last four of your social security number? Your PIN code to all your debit cards, not just one. I want to make sure I get everything out of there. You okay? I'm just saying. All right, here we go. All right, so but the chief priest and the elders persuaded the crowd to ask for Barabbas and to have Jesus executed. What does it mean to persuade someone? Right. Y'all okay? I gotta look up at everybody unless I got heels on. To convince. To influence. Interesting. Manipulate. To convince under pressure. So why would the bishops and the pastors and the elders to bend their fingers back and be, listen, that part. Why would the bishops and the elders, the church folks, want a guilty man to be let go and not the man that they knew was actually innocent? Because the chief priest and the elders is the bishop, the diocesan bishop, the suffering bishop, all of them, right? Or like the Pope, why would they want Jesus to be crucified? You said they felt threatened. They owed someone a favor to cover their dirt. That's normally why an innocent person is has to take the rap for the people that actually did it. Right? Because isn't it crazy that everything that they accused him of, they actually were doing? Everything that they accused him of, they were actually doing it. That's why they wanted the guilty man to go free, because he can't say nothing to them because he on their level. But him, we can't compare to. We can't look like we ain't, because Jesus called him out every time. Oh, we got to get rid of him because they going to know we ain't as holy as we say fooling with this dude. Think about it. He was always like, oh, yeah, so let me ask you a question. And they be like, right, when he wrote everybody's name, when they was like, stone me. No, we caught her with such and such husband. No, bro, we tired of this. This is a 6-person husband we done caught her with. I got my rock, you got yours. And she said, hold up. Look, he said, hold on 1 second. Wait, let me do something real quick. How y'all doing? Okay, well, look here. Let's do something real quick. He said, let me. It's in the other room, isn't it? I believe so. Gosh, oh, yep. I left one in here. Not too crazy, right? Man, listen, I see what I used to be trying to get rid of my dad. He said, October 3rd. Cheated. February 27th, stole 400. Right? This backwards to y'all. Hold on. March. Lied. We'll say March 13th. Okay. And then June 7th, beat your wife. Y'all don't think them was the days that every single person in there wish they could forget? You don't think that God himself, with the woman that was in her most embarrassing moment, you don't think God went into the depths of their mind? He already knew when he was walking up, as he was calmly walking through the crowd, calling out everybody thoughts of, oh God, if they find out, and then he just started writing them, but he didn't say their name or whatever. That's why they start dropping them rocks. He who was without sin, cast the first stone. She had to be exposed in front of everybody. He let them keep theirs, even though I mean, we don't know if he wrote their names or not. We don't. We could assume that he might have. Could you imagine? She didn't have no accusers left. Right. So that's why they wanted the guilty Jesus to go free because he couldn't hold the candlestick to them because they was both sinners. And again, this is why they had to make whistleblower policies that you can't be attacked for telling the truth. You can't be attacked for doing the right thing. Or you can get paid for it. God said, I'll make your enemies your footstool. Just chill out. I made mine. Mine. Just chill out. In real life. Okay. So it says, which of the two do you want me to release to you? Asked the governor. And Barnabas, they answered, what shall I do then with Jesus, who is called the Messiah? Pilate asked. They all answered, crucify that nigga. Put him on death row. I don't know. Literally, he said, the guilty or the innocent? And they said the guilty. We'll take the guilty one. Is that not what's going on in the high societies now? Isn't that the same things that the governors are doing? They are protecting their friends. They are protecting the people that do wrong, but crucifying the people that don't. The rich get slaps on the hand while the poor get their whole life snatched away and they already didn't have one. Right? Hello? Right? They about to start mowing and lawn and doing up mowing and all of that. Blowing and weeding. Isn't that interesting? So nothing has really changed. Has anything changed since then? Nothing has really changed. Crazy. How real the Bible be if you really sit and break it down. You be like, oh my God, this just happened to my cousin 2 weeks ago. In real life. In real life. History repeating itself. Okay. Why? What crime has he committed? Asked Pilate. But they shouted all the louder, get rid of that nigga. Get rid of him. The fall guy, the new guy in the group, the new guy that's really got the good heart, and they're telling him you need to take this one for the team so that we can come and get you out, and they never intend on doing it. You mean like that? Never mind, moving on. Okay, what is it saying? When Pilate asked, I'm sorry, when Pilate saw that he was getting nowhere, but that instead an uproar was starting, he took water and washed his hands in front of the crowd. I am innocent of this man's blood, he said. It is your responsibility. Even the Roman who didn't even believe in the God that we believe in said, I don't want no parts of it. That wife got to him. She said, I said, no, I don't care what they say. Do your own dirt. You said it. I don't want no parts of that. Right? And what they say? What they say? All the people answer, his blood is on us and our children. just like they is. We know he innocent. You want to claim to be an Israelite, a black Israelite, or a Israelite of color? Do you realize what you are saying? Because the Pharisees and the Sadducees was Jews. So tell me again why y'all not in the land that y'all swear y'all supposed to be in. Tell me what God y'all was worshiping that he was so pissed that y'all brought him into his temples. Matter of fact, tell me how y'all had eyes but y'all didn't see God walking amongst you. And you tried to use his own word against him when he said, I am my word and my word is me. And yet you reject him still. He's only a messenger? Right. Okay. So has anything changed? Has anything changed? Do y'all think anything's changed? They still don't accept him. But he about to show his face the same way he did last time, but he ain't gonna be nice this time. He ain't coming back as a savior. He already did it. It's judgment time now. It's gonna be a different coat he has. It's like you want to own up to the lineage, but not what your lineage did. Do y'all read about it? Because it's crazy, because y'all still be doing the same thing right now. Moving on. All right. Then he released Barabbas to them, but he had Jesus flogged. What's it mean to be flogged again? We looked this word up. What's the definition of flogged? Whipped, beaten. Hey, Isabel. Whipped. Ah. Yeah. Do you understand that they just told the whole everybody that this man was innocent? And you still ain't said nothing. And you go from there to them stripping your clothes off of you in front of everybody, beating you when they just said you was innocent. In your mind, you think, okay, I'm proven innocent. I get to leave. Oh, no. I know they proved you innocent, but you still got to stay here. And as a matter of fact, there's a process that you have to go through. Could you do it? And then they handed him over to be crucified. I'm gonna run to the restroom, and then we're gonna go to another place. So get your water, get whatever you need, go get your stuff, get your snack, whatever you need, go get your stuff, because I gotta pee. And I'll be right back. Make sure I don't need to make no water. I got all of that. Okay. Be right back, y'all. Ugh. Alright, y'all. Sorry. I got up and drank a lot of water this morning because I haven't been drinking enough water. I think that's why I've been tired too. Dehydration can make you tired, right? Good morning. Dehydration can make you tired because I've been like, I realized, I was like, dang, I know I'm dehydrated, but I've been drinking. I ate a lot of salt. Eating a lot of salt can make you dehydrated. That's what it was. What, Friday and Saturday? I think I ate a lot of salt Friday and Saturday, and it actually made me like lethargic. I think that's why I had a headache too the other day. Mm-hmm. I'm scared to buy a watermelon, girl. Yeah. I don't really eat a lot of salt, so whenever I eat any kind of salt, whether it don't matter what kind it is, I still be. I know better. All right, y'all. The next place we are going to is trying to think. We're going to Sacred Text, and we'll come back to this. Sacred Text, y'all. question, reading that first half of what we read, did it really make you think about putting yourself in Jesus' shoes and really understanding kind of what it is that he went through? Make you look at that? I mean, we've read that. Everybody done read the crucifixion story a gazillion times. But did that not put you in a different, tomorrow I'm going to be out of here for something I didn't even do. And then for them to say, we know this man guilty. We got him on camera, unaliving somebody and everything. And they still take you. Thank you. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got no loan. He didn't have no 2-3 weeks to talk to nobody. It was the next day or the day after that. For something that he didn't even do. Something that he was not guilty of. And it was proven that he was innocent. And he still had to be unalived. It make you think a little bit more about the sacrifice he made for us. Because I saw some of y'all comment. Some of y'all said y'all don't know. Y'all might be pleading for your life for real. And I'm grateful. That was an honest statement, because especially for something you did, even if you just said, I didn't do this. He didn't even say that. You hear me? He didn't even say I didn't do it. Most people would have been like, I didn't do this. All right. We're going to the Apocrypha on sacred text. Why is it not working? And then we're going to the lost books of the Bible. So past the first section down to the books by Rutherford Platt. And we are going to the book of Nicodemus, chapter 2. So the Gospel of Nicodemus, chapter 2. Y'all with me? Just pray. Okay. It says the messenger answered them. Uh-oh. Hold on. Sorry. Now when Pilate saw this, he was afraid and was about to rise from his seat. But while he thought to rise, his own wife, who stood at a distance, sent to him, saying, Have thou nothing to do with that just man, for I have suffered much concerning him in a vision this night. When the Jews heard this, they said to Pilate, Did we not say unto thee, he is a conjurer? Behold, he hath caused thy wife to dream. Can you tell me what a conjurer is? What's the definition of a conjurer? A witch. A warlock or a witch. A witch or a warlock. They called Jesus himself a witch or a warlock. They said, see? He caused your wife to dream about him and they had never even met before. You don't think that's a witch or a warlock? As much as they read about the prophets, they didn't believe in prophecy for real. As much as they preached about discernment and God-given gifts, they didn't believe in them. These is the priests and the pastors and the bishops and the... Do you see that? was the gift of prophecy working in this lady to show them she saw everything before it happened. But the people that preach about prophecy and preach about being a seer and the Holy Ghost speaking to them didn't even believe in it when it was happening in their face. Y'all don't think that's crazy? Huh? Was it not prophesied before this that he would be crucified? These were the teachers of God's word. Prior to Jesus coming, it was said all of these things that were going to happen to them. How is it that they knew the word and they didn't even believe, they didn't even realize that they were participating in the very teachings that they had been teaching? You're literally playing out the part. You read, he is going to be turned on by his own people. Boom. Y'all turn on him. He going to be crucified. He going to be called a this and a that and blah, 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 blah. He going to be born in this place. And y'all know the word so much, but y'all didn't even realize that y'all was participating in the ugly part of it. But God called you, to be that on that side. Unbelieving believers, well, they don't believe. Because if you not following God's word, it's why they was under the Roman rule in the first place. Come on. Come on. How is it that y'all know the word so much that y'all can point it out to everybody else, but y'all didn't even realize when y'all was living it? You hear me? Absolutely crazy. Absolutely nuts. That you know so much of the word that it be right in front of you when you can't even see it. Tell me y'all don't see that as a thing right now. When y'all try to go talk to people about the giants, the angels, the book of Enoch, all of these other books that's right in their face, you only got to it because you learned it in the Bible. We went to the Bible first and found the books, Jasher and the like. And they will tell you that you are reading something of the devil. And those books wasn't ordained by the church, so we don't read them. But it's the word. So they didn't recognize the word back then when it was walking in front of them, and they don't even recognize the word that's sitting right in their Bible in front of their face. Oh, so nothing has changed. They didn't understand nothing he was saying then. Same thing as the church not realizing they are currently living in the end time. Oh. Here, Mari. You did it. You said it today. I don't even got to say it. Here. Because you just going to bust their head like that. You came in class busting heads. Okay. That is the scariest thing for me, and I come from an apostolic but Pentecostal background, swear up and down. They was going in the rapture. How you going in the rapture and you don't even know that we in a tribulation right now? You hear me? You said they don't teach nothing. Listen. They don't even recognize they talk about people doing the same things they currently be doing. Listen. It's a scary thought to know that all of these things that are okay, even something as simple, whack-a-mole. Yeah, listen, when we was reading about the war scroll the other day, and it was the 4 against the 3, and then it was talking about all of that good stuff. What do that make y'all think about? For it to line up with the 4 kings and the 3 kings and the south, and then they gonna be over here in the thing, and it was talking about that the war been 76 years, and this was gonna happen, and that don't be blowing y'all mind when we read that. Good morning. Huh? And it's lining up with every single thing that it. But they'll say God didn't ordain it. Well, it's only lost to the people that's gonna be lost. That's it. The mysteries is only for the people that's trying to understand. And I want to say I had a dream about crowds of people being rounded up together. I'm hoping it was whatever was on TV. I'm hoping. I've been daydreaming a lot about them separating the women from the men from the babies. Oh! You had a dream that there was chaos and everyone was trying to flee the country. Folks gonna be running. I believe it. But where you going? Because the folks on the island gonna be trying to come over here. The word already said that. Whew. All right. Well, now we know. Here we go. Getting close to some things. Here we go. Pilate then calling Jesus said, Thou hast heard what they testify against thee, and makest no answer. And Jesus replied, If they had not a power of speaking, they could not have spoke. But because everyone has the command of his own tongue to speak both good and bad, let him look to it. And people don't realize that the righteous or the lack thereof is where you get your position of how bad. Hold on. There is will give you your position of how bad it may be for some when the tribulations there are yet to come. Listen, I had a dream last night that there were a few people that was going around infecting people with something, and then grouping together people and taking them away. Someone that I have been listening to declare that is God's judgment on America. What happened? I'm confused. In simpler terms, Mari, please. Yeah, something's going on. You said somebody you was watching? Hold on, y'all. Yeah. right. It might be running slow. Because I was trying to. Okay. Good morning. It might just be running slow. It's a lot going on. Okay. All right. So it says, but the elders of the Jews answered and said to Jesus, what shall we look to? In the first place, we know this concerning thee, that thou was born through fornication. Was Jesus born through fornication? So in this, okay, so in this, they just spoke 2 lies already. Just in this, they just spoke. First, they said he was a right, and now they said he was born through fornication. So y'all just keep on lying, saying whatever you can to get these people. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, got it. Okay. Okay. All right. So it says, secondly, that upon the account of thy birth, the infants were slain in Bethlehem. Now they charging him with all of the babies that was unalive by Herod in Bethlehem. He came to save the world from death. And they say, because of you, sir. First of all, you was born in fornication. Then, you the reason all them, our great-great-granddaddies or whatever, not great-granddaddies, but, you know, our children were unalived because of you. Interesting. So not only is he a witch, he the reason all these babies was unalived, right? What else they hit him with? Thirdly, that thy father and mother fled into Egypt because they could not trust their own people. Even your family wanted to do something to you. Why you not around your family? First of all, we already know that your daddy ain't your daddy. Your daddy and your mama got married. Your daddy left for 6 months, and when he came back, your mama was pregnant. Second of all, they were trumping his charges like they do black folks. Here we go. And it wasn't none of it true. He said, but not only that, y'all family don't even want to, y'all had to leave because y'all family don't even mess with y'all like that. Don't act like you wasn't a fugitive as soon as you was born. Your parents. Ain't that crazy? They done ran his whole birth back, everything. They done pulled back to his mama, how she trifling in their mind. Then said he the reason a whole bunch of babies was slain. And now you talking about and you was a fugitive as you was on the run with your parents. You been a fugitive, a criminal your whole life. Your parents was criminals too. That's why they family don't deal with them. Yeah. Ain't that crazy? Listen. Woo. Some of the Jews who stood by spake more favorably. We cannot say that he was born through fornication, but we know that his mother Mary was betrothed to Joseph, and so he was not born through fornication. Then said Pilate to the Jews who affirmed him to be born through fornication, this your account is not true. seeing that there was a betrothment, and they testify who are of your own nation. Again, your lies been called out. Always talk about somebody else's business, and you really don't know what you talking about. What you heard, we talking about what we know. Ever had that happen to you? Folks telling your story and don't even know because they wasn't even there. It's what they heard, what was passed down through the town. And to tell you how your story go in your face because they know. Anybody else went through that? Oh, okay. You can't tell me what I know because I know. Was you there? Because I don't remember nobody being there, and the person that I told wasn't even there. But I know who told you because I only told one person. You said yes this past weekend. Uh-oh. Somebody said 2 days ago. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So it was relevant. Interesting. Okay. It says, Annas and Caiaphas spoke to Pilate. All this multitude of people is to be regarded, who cry out that he was born through fornication and is a conjurer. But they who denied him to be born through fornication are his proselytes and his disciples. They said the only reason that nigga they follow, the only reason they saying that about Circa because they go to her little school she got. She done pulled the wool over their eyes. I know Circa. They over there listening to that lady who be having her stomach out. Talk about it's okay to drink. Long as you do it in moderation. Gonna say that the medicine is named after demons. They need to quit listening to that lady. She just as crazy as a vegetable. And they crazy for listening to her. Talking about they life then got better. What's going on? Same thing was going on back in my daddy days. I see the haters been around for a long time. They've been around. You said the conversation I just had with my father-in-law. Hilarious! Oh, man. Then Genesis 1 and 29, Pumpkin Steenie says, Then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth. And why my phone shut off? So we gonna do it on this device. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Dang, I'm gonna have to lose my place. Go to Genesis 1 and 29 and you tell me what it say. Because my phone just died. Right in the middle of that. Literally. When I tell y'all my phones be off, ringers is off, notifications is off. It's a real thing out here. Excuse me. Genesis 129. Mine's too. You only think I changed my number because I never answered. Listen, I didn't. I just don't want to talk. Okay. There you go. All right. Beep, 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 beep. Hold on. It says Pilate answered Annas and Caiaphas, "Who are the proselytes?" They answered, "They are those who are the children of pagans and are not become Jews, but followers of him." And then replied Eleazar and Asterius and Antonius and James and Cyrus and Samuel and Isaac and Phineas, Crispus and Agrippa, Annas and Judas. "We are not proselytes, but children of the Jews, and speak the truth, and were present when Mary was betrothed." Y'all see that? Or betrothed? You hear me? So it was some people there that was like, we was there when they got married. We was there when they got engaged. We was there. We was there. We on sacred text. I give you every barren seed, and they will be yours for food. Oh, okay. All I want to know is, do it have seeds in it? Do it have seeds? Yeah. We in Nicodemus chapter 2. Oh, okay. It said, "I have given you every herb that bears seed," right? Is that what it said? It didn't say every prescription. It didn't say every chemical for consumption. Sometimes it says consumption, sometimes it says food. It just depends on where you're looking. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. All right. It says, "Then Pilate, addressing himself to the 12 men who spake this, said to them, I conjure you by the life of Caesar, that ye faithfully declare whether he was born through fornication, or those things be true which you have related." They answered Pilate, "We have a law whereby we are forbid to swear, it being a sin. Let them swear by the life of Caesar that it is not as we have said, and we will be contented to be put to death." And then Annas and Caiaphas to Pilate. Then said Annas and Caiaphas to Pilate, "Those 12 men will not believe that we know him to be basely born and to be a conjurer, although he pretends that he is the Son of God and the King, which we are so far from believing that we tremble to hear." You hear me? You hear me? You don't think that's crazy? Do you? They still trying to bring up facts, okay, that were not true. There are people that was really there when it happened, and they still are lying. How many times has this happened to you when you've been telling the truth? You was actually there when it happened, but it's somebody that talked to somebody else and got the information that wasn't even there to see it for themselves. And they will believe the person that wasn't even there over the person that experienced the situation. Anybody over here, y'all been through that? Yeah. What about y'all? Okay. Okay. Yep, the weekend. Okay. All right. Okay. So now we going to The Birth of Mary, chapter 3. So in this same book, just get, back out, go back to the index, and we go into the Birth of Mary, chapter 3. The Gospel of the Birth of Mary on Sacred Text, chapter 3. Y'all ready? Yep. Yes. Okay. All right. It says, afterwards the angel appeared to Anna, his wife, saying, "Fear not, neither think that which you see is a spirit. For I am the angel, for I am that angel who hath offered up your prayers and alms before God, and am now sent to you that I may inform you that a daughter will be born unto you, who shall be called Mary, and shall be blessed above all women." I know I'm putting this on wrong. It's okay. Mama. No, because everybody is accusing me. Joseph been gone 6 months. Mama, my stomach, I know what the angel said, but what part about this feels blessed? Mama, everybody is calling me a hoe. They know Joseph left right after the wedding. No, Mama, I don't care what the angel told you when I was getting ready to be born. This don't feel like no blessing. Everybody looking at me when I go in the... Have you ever asked God when he said he was going to bless you, what it was going to cost, or what that blessed was going to look like? Do you think she felt blessed as a 14-year-old girl who got married to an older man that already had kids? They had their wedding, and then he left and was gone for 6 months, and her stomach just kept swelling up and swelling, and ain't nobody seen her husband in 6 months. Would you feel blessed every time you walking by people turning their nose up at you because they know your husband been gone? They see you waddling, they see your nose spreading, and they know ain't no man around you, but you sure is getting big. Would you feel blessed? When you hear the whispers in the store and in the synagogue or wherever it is that you go, would you feel blessed? Would that seem like being blessed to you? Huh? So imagine Anna, Mary, mama, watching her baby at 14 years old go through the criticism and all of the snickers and everybody saying something. But guess what? They wasn't there when the angel came to her. wasn't there when the angel went to her husband. They was not there for this conversation where the angel told her, oh, you gonna be a mama. And not only are you gonna be a mama, you're gonna be the mama to the mother of all mothers. Your daughter is gonna be the mother of the Messiah. I'm sure, first of all, she was a barren woman, or she was infertile. She needed fertility help. So first of all, oh my God, you're giving me a daughter? Not only are you giving me a daughter, my daughter gets to be the mother of the Messiah. Instantly, you like, ooh. And not even understanding what that means. That you're going to have to see your grandson be flogged. You're going to have to see your grandson dragged through court every other week. Somebody got something to say about your grandbaby. People trying to unalive your grandbaby as soon as he get here. Would you feel like that was a blessing as a grandmother? You didn't just had to watch it. First of all, you didn't have your baby till you was older. Now, the only child you got, you had to send her away at 3 years old. She had to go live somewhere else for 9 years until she turned 12 or 13, something like that. You only get to see her once or twice a year. Now she's married, the man gone, she pregnant. Would you feel like you had gotten, would you maybe second guess if you, maybe that's why God didn't let you get pregnant until a long time, or maybe you wish you wouldn't have prayed for your baby to be going through the turmoil that they are? Because you prayed for this little girl. You fasted for this little girl. And now you got to watch everybody talk about your daughter. Not just your neighborhood, everywhere. Girl, that little girl said that talking about she got pregnant by the spirit. I bet she did, the spirit of lust. You hear me? Do you hear me? Your baby had to be taken away from you, put up, and then as soon as she started her cycle, which is really the craziest time for little girls because they don't really know what's going on with their body, she got to leave the temple, marry this man that already done had a wife and got grown kids, be put in the house. Would you feel like that was a blessing? And now everybody whispering about your baby that you prayed for. Would you have second thoughts like, maybe I shouldn't have? Maybe if I wouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have dedicated her to God so early. You said you would have been all in your head, right? Because you can't do nothing about it. In the whole city, the whole counties, anywhere y'all go, they done heard about this girl who say she got pregnant by a spirit. Exactly, Miss Lauren. You said it. It's only God's grace that they didn't stone her in real life. Okay. So then why do people always say, oh, if a person going through something, they ain't blessed by God, they must have did something wrong? Was she not being falsely accused? So before Jesus could even come and say, for my sake, you're going to be falsely accused, his mama was. Maybe that's why he had an attitude with all the people that was always falsely accusing somebody, because his mama had to go through it and he was in her womb when he was feeling all of that. You hear me? Here we go. It says that I may inform you that a daughter will be born unto you, who shall be called Mary, and she shall be blessed above all women. She shall be immediately upon her birth full of the grace of the Lord, and shall continue during the 3 years of her weaning in her father's house, and afterwards, being devoted to the service of the Lord, shall not depart from the temple till she arrives to years of discretion. And that means when she get her girl part, right? In a word, she shall there serve the Lord night and day in fasting and prayer, shall abstain from every unclean thing, and never know any man. But being an unparalleled instance, without any pollution or defilement, and a virgin not knowing any man, shall bring forth a son. And a maid shall bring forth the Lord, who both by his grace and name and work shall be the Savior of the world. So could you imagine being a virgin, never even really being around the men like that, and then they accusing you of being a loose woman, and you ain't never even touched the nigga you married to? He ain't never even touched nothing but your hand. My grandmother used to always say, keep your mouth off people. Today is her birthday, and this is what we're studying today. Come on. You set your daughter up for this? Would you say that your daughter is leading a blessed life? Maybe the first half of it when she was in there and she was learning, but now she got to do the rest of the work. Because she was protected in the temple. Not that she wasn't protected when she was out, but there was things that she didn't have to deal with when she was in the church. But now it's time for her to walk out what it is that was prophesied in her life before she even got here. At 14? Basically, it's just like the babies that get on here and they get bullied by the internet. And it's everywhere you go, you see in your face, people are commenting on your stuff, they're making, and they don't even know what really happened. A huge responsibility. You got adults, pastors, everybody looking at you crazy. And you're young. You will sign your kid up for that? Huh? You will sign your daughter up to be a teen mama? Okay. It says, arise therefore and go up to Jerusalem, and when you shall come to that which is called the golden gate, because it is gilt with gold, as a sign of what I have told you, you shall meet your husband, for whose safety you have been so much concerned. Okay, so we're going to skip over here down to the last verse, 11. And it says, so Anna conceived and brought forth a daughter, and according to the angel's command, the parents did call her Mary. It says, and when 3 years were expired, at the time of her weaning complete, they brought the virgin to the temple of the Lord with offerings. And there was about the temple, according to the 15 psalms of degrees, 15 stairs to ascend. For the temple being built in a mountain, the altar of burnt offering which was without, could not be come by near but by stairs. The parents of the Blessed Virgin and infant Mary put her upon one of these stairs. But while they were putting off their clothes in which they had traveled, according to the custom, putting on some that were more neat and clean, in the meantime, the Virgin of the Lord in such manner went up all the stairs, one after another, without the help of any to lead or lift her, that anyone would have judged from hence that she was of perfect age. Excuse me. Thus the Lord did in the infancy of his virgin work with extraordinary work, and evidenced by this miracle how great she was like to be hereafter. But the parents, having offered up their sacrifices according to the custom of the law, and perfected their vow, left the virgin with the other virgins in the apartments of the temple, who were brought up there, and they returned home. It says, but the Virgin of the Lord, she, as she advanced in years, increased also in perfections. And according to the saying of the psalmist, her father and mother forsook her, but the Lord took care of her. For she every day had the conversation of angels, and every day received visitors from God, which preserved her from all sorts of evil, and caused her to abound with all good things. So she was, we know this, y'all that have read it. She was taught by angels every day. So that when at length she arrived at her 14th year, as the wicked could not lay anything to her, charged worthy of reproof, so all good persons who were acquainted with her admired her life and conversation. So she was 14. At that time, the high priest, so 11 years, at that time, the high priest made a public order that all the virgins who had public settlements in the temple and were come to this age should return home, and as they were now a proper maturity, should, according to the custom of their country, endeavor to be married. To which command, though all the other virgins readily yielded obedience, Mary, the Virgin of the Lord, alone answered that she could not comply with it, assigning these reasons, that both she and her parents had devoted her to the service of the Lord, and besides that she had vowed virginity to the Lord, which vow she was resolved never to break never to break through by lying with a man. And the high priest, being hereby brought into a difficulty, seeing he does neither on the one hand dissolve the vow, and disobey the scripture which says vow and pay, nor on the other hand introduce a custom to which the people were strangers, commanded that at the approaching feast all the principal persons both of Jerusalem and the neighboring places should meet together, that he might have their advice how he had best proceed in so difficult a case. So we know that he was nervous about putting her out because she had made a vow to God, and even though the other people left, she was supposed to stay, or not leave right after that. So we're gonna go down here to chapter, what is that, 4? Y'all see it? We're skipping around. I told y'all we was gonna skip around. So basically, the priest was like, "I don't know if I'm supposed to put her out or not because she vowed her life to God. I ain't trying to get in trouble with God." And you got to think, y'all don't see that they saw the light from the angels when they used to be in there talking to her. Now they might have not got to see it, but I'm sure God allowed them to know when the angels was in the building. Would you be scared to put her out or do anything with her if every day since she was 3 years old the angels came and taught her and talked to her? Not only the angels, it said other heavenly hosts or people from God was sent to her. So would you be nervous to just say whatever or do whatever or make any decisions on this young lady's life? I would. What's so special about this little girl that God got angels coming to visit her every day? She's guarded by angels. Everybody can't touch her. Everybody can't talk to her. I would want to know what was up. And I would be nervous about proceed with caution. Exactly. Well, God, I'm going to need you to tell me what to do. So he met with some people. And so they going to pull some sticks. Okay? They going to pull some sticks. Here we go. It says, among the rest, there was a man named Joseph of the house and family of David, and a person very far advanced in years. What's that mean? Far advanced in years is what? Oh, she was 14. He was older. Okay. He was either wise or older. Well, he was older. He probably was in his 40s, probably. Probably in his 40s or so. Maybe 50s. Because he had grown kids already, but then again, they started having kids early back then, too. So, all right. Here we go. Who drew back his rod when everyone besides presented his, so that when nothing appeared agreeable to the heavenly voice, the high priest judged it proper to consult God again. Who answered that he to whom the virgin was to be betrothed was the only person of those who were brought together who had not brought his rod. Joseph therefore was betrayed. So what he did, he didn't put his up there, right? Thinking, okay, if I don't put it up there, they'll pick somebody else. And they said, no, we want the one that didn't put. It's the one that didn't put his rod up there. Could you imagine trying to figure out, okay, I'm just going to put mine like a little bit. I ain't going to put it all the way. Or I'm going to just stand behind somebody else and they'll think I threw my rod out there. But really I did. And they said, yep, the one that didn't throw their rod. They said, whoever's still holding their rod is you. Yeah, you back there, buddy. You. Is that Joseph, the carpenter? Hey, bro, come up here. Yeah, you. Why you didn't throw your rod down? It's all right. God told us it's you. Thank you for not doing that. I'd have been mad. The very thing that I tried not to show so that I didn't get picked got me picked. Could you imagine? You wouldn't be a little irritated? Huh? It was rigged from the beginning. You said it. No, it was. God knew for a fact he wasn't going to show it. That's why I said, yeah, baby, I'd have been a little irritated. Like, oh, right? It says, for when he did bring his rod, and a dove coming from heaven pitched upon the top of it, everyone plainly saw that the virgin was to be betrothed to him. Accordingly, the usual ceremonies of betrothing being over, he returned to his own city of Bethlehem to set his house in order and make needful for the marriage. But the Virgin of the Lord Mary, with 7 other virgins of the same age, who had been weaned at the same time, and who had been appointed to attend her by the priest, returned to her parents' house in Galilee. So she has 7 other young ladies that was with her all the time. You said, what Queen be saying? Fine. Not you got Jay saying fine, girl. He said, what Queen be saying? Fine. Man, irritated, nephew. Like, seriously? I tried to hide and the nigga still found me. Oh, man. Right. He like, I am old. I already buried my wife. I said I was not getting married again. I'm not trying to be dealing with this little girl. Listen. So it said wait a minute. Okay. So it says, now at this time of her first coming into Galilee, the angel Gabriel was sent to her from God to declare to her the conception of our Savior. She's 14. And the manner and way of her conceiving him. Accordingly, going into her, he filled the chamber where she was with prodigious light, and in the most courteous manner, saluting her, he said, Hail Mary, Virgin of the Lord, most acceptable. O Virgin, full of grace, the Lord is with you, and you are blessed above all women. You are blessed above all men. that have been hitherto born. But the virgin, who had been before well acquainted with the countenance of angels, and to whom such light from heaven was no uncommon thing, was neither terrified with the vision of the angel nor astonished at the greatness of the light, but only troubled about the angel's words, and began to consider what was so extraordinary a salutation should mean, what it did portend, and what sort of end it would have. So Mary wasn't crazy. She said, hold up, wait a minute. I ain't scared of no angel. I'm not scared of the light. I'm used to it. What you say? I'm going to get pregnant. That's going to be hard. My mom already told me how that happens. And Joseph is where he's at, and I'm over here. So how's that going to happen? Like, I know that you have to, like, kiss and stuff to get pregnant. Like, my mom told me. Y'all, she 14. Y'all know how smart mouth a 14-year-old little girl that thinks she didn't live without her family. So, what are you saying to me? Come again? Cause what? Cause girl, wait. I mean, think about it. She 14. She got 7 homegirls. They all 14. Remember being 14? Right. She said, hold up. Wait. Whoa, cool. What'd you say? But I ain't did nothing to get pregnant, though. He like, yeah, but you gonna be pregnant. But hold up. Well, wait. What? Okay, so wait. What all is gonna happen now? See, Mary wasn't crazy. She was wise. She said, no, tell me everything that's gonna happen. Right now, like when I have, like what I gotta go through. I ain't saying I don't want to do it, but I'm just saying, like, can you tell? I mean, he didn't told you all this. Can he tell you the rest of what's going to happen? She said, hold on, what's going to happen now, in the middle, and at the end? Hold up. She wasn't crazy. She said, I ain't scared of you, Angel. I'm not scared. I ain't scared. So when they said she was frightened, she wasn't frightened. I don't know. I don't think so. But I can't say that she did or didn't, because I've read a couple places that said no, and then he was just born. We don't know. But some women don't have no birth pains. None. They don't feel none of their contractions or nothing. And that's without medicine. Some people don't feel anything. Like, they don't be screaming, they don't be hollering, you don't see no scrunches on their face or nothing. It just depends on the labor. So I think I've read somewhere where she didn't, and then I've never read that she did, but I have read somewhere where it said it was whatever. But I'm sure that God probably made it comfortable for her. Seeing as how all that she had already went through. You said my cousin and daughter didn't have no pain. Yeah, so it's women that don't. I don't know. I know it says that he, his birth was, I mean, she had labor pains, but, I don't know. I done read not a couple different things, but I read that he was just out, and then, that she had labor pains. Because we read that when they was going to the cave. She started cramping, so I don't know. Maybe the delivery part of it wasn't hard, but maybe she had to go through who knows. I don't know. So, to this thought, the angel divinely inspired replies, "Fear not, Mary, as though I intended anything inconsistent with your chastity in this salutation. For you have found favor with the Lord, because you made virginity your choice. Therefore, while you are a virgin, you shall conceive without sin, and bring forth a son. He shall be great, because he shall reign from sea to sea, and from the rivers to the ends of the earth. And he shall be called the Son of the Highest, for he who is born in a mean state on earth reigns in an exalted one in heaven. And the Lord shall give him the throne of his father David, and he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever. And of his kingdom there shall be no end. For he is the King of kings and the Lord of lords, and his throne is forever and ever." To this discourse of the angel, the virgin replied not, as though she were unbelieving, but willing to know the manner of it. So she just sat there like, this nigga's crazy. I don't know if this angel is from God or not because, really? She probably was looking at him like, what are you talking about? None of this makes any sense because that's not possible. You have to be intimate with a man in order to have a baby. Interesting. Could you imagine hearing all this at 14? At 14, could you imagine hearing you ain't even kissed a boy before and you pregnant? You think anybody would believe you? Not only that, your husband old and he ain't never even tried to kiss you or nothing because he was gone. You would think you was on Ashton Kutcher's show too, wouldn't you? You wouldn't believe it. At 14, you would be like, man, this somebody is crazy and it ain't me. No way they didn't declare you insane. Okay. Okay. She said, how can it be for seeing according to my vow? I have never known any man. How can I bear a child without addition of a man's seed? To this the angel replied and said, think not, Mary, that you shall conceive in the ordinary way. For without lying with a man, while a virgin, you shall conceive. While a virgin, you shall bring forth. And while a virgin, you shall give suck. For the Holy Ghost shall come upon you, and the power of the Most High shall overshadow you without any of the heats of lust. So that which shall be born of you shall be only holy, because it is conceived without sin, and being born shall be called the Son of God. Then Mary, stretching forth her hands and lifting her eyes to heaven, said, behold, the handmaid of the Lord, let it be according unto me according to thy word. So when the Jews was back over there talking about he was born of fornication, and his grandmama was a witch and his mama was a witch, she talking about they had a baby by the spirit and he been a criminal since he was born and all of this. Isn't that interesting? I thought I saw a face of somebody I blocked, and they got a different name. I'm hoping and pray it's not them, but I think it is. Moving on. So with that, ooh, well, anyway, would you be able to sign your baby up for that? Would you be able to sign your grandson up for that? And do you think that what that young lady was going through was a blessed time? Mama or grandma? Would you say that's a blessing that y'all was gonna have to go through all of that ridicule, all of that craziness, folks talking crazy to you? The grandma already went through hell. Now the daughter is getting ready to go through hell, or the mama. So Jesus' grandmother, Jesus' mother, and then Jesus, those same women, we're gonna have to watch their loved little boy be crucified and go through all the hell that he went through. Would you just say that those are blessed situations? Having to leave your city, leave your family, go live in another place, would you call that blessed? Would you? Having the whole internet go against your baby? You see your baby face on all the blogs and everything else, and everybody got they say so about how she crazy because she said she done got pregnant by the Holy Ghost. And then you already know, right? And y'all have to remember, Mary was around when Joseph was being dragged to the court. And don't y'all be at y'all family court dates? The mama be there. When they accusing her child or whatever, mama be at the courthouse. So his mama was there somewhere in the crowd when he was being taken to court. They talked about her when she was pregnant. They talked about her after she had him. And now here he is 33 years later, and they bringing up what they think is her past. You say you would feel blessed. Like, you wouldn't feel like, not again. They will not let this stuff go. All the stuff this little boy done did since he been here. You said, nah, as a grandma, I'd have been fighting everybody about mine. Okay. Okay. You said I'd have been fighting to help my kid. Okay. And you like, Jesus, say something. Tell him the truth, Jesus. And Jesus looking like this. When you look at what God calls blessed, a lot of times it don't look like what they be trying to tell you is blessed right now. Paul, Silas, and all of these people that had direct connection with Jesus, he told them things he didn't tell nobody else. And yet they was being hunted, steady pulled in front of the lawmakers and this and that. You would have said they was blessed. You would have said that they was living with the anointing if they was place to place and pillar to post and asking folks to send them money. Huh? You would have thought they was blessed? If you saw them sitting out on the corner, homeless with a bag and a cart, because in lightweight, that's what they was going through. They was having to live wherever they could, sleep outside, sleep in other people's houses, be on the road, sleeping in. So right now, you would say, "Oh, they had to have done something." So why is it that when a person is down on their luck, they say that they did something, and most of the people that was down on their luck, like or it was some craziness going on, those were actually the people that God said was blessed. I'm about to go make me some coffee. I want y'all to think about that. Think about why the people that are going through horrible things are not called blessed, even though that's what Jesus said what was going to happen. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, get me feeling like amazing here sometimes. Y'all still with me? Let's make you think about generational pain. Mama and grandma and granddaddy was ridiculed because they had money. They gave a third to the church, a third to the poor, and they only lived on 33% of their income for over 20 years. Could you imagine for every 100 that you make, you give away $66 and only live on 33 to other people? And you faithful in paying and giving and praying. You and your wife ain't, or you and your husband or whatever ain't cheated, y'all didn't live right in front of God. And everybody is saying it's something wrong with you because God done cursed your womb. Ain't our problem, you and your husband, it's something y'all done did. How y'all even feel worthy coming to the temple? And then Anna got pregnant. And her virgin got to go live in the temple that her parents wasn't even welcomed at and got embarrassed at. Taught by the best of the teachers. Oh, the very temple y'all said her parents wasn't. Y'all little girls didn't get to go live there. But hers did. And not only was she taught by the leaders, she was taught by the, she didn't have to serve nobody. They served her. So all that her mama and daddy went through, all of the ridicule that they went through, their daughter was blessed because of it. She got to eat of the finest things and be taught by the finest of teachers and these things and be protected from the creeps on the road. Interesting. But then she get pregnant at 14, and now she got to go through the same ridicule her mama went through. Her mama couldn't get pregnant. Then she get pregnant. They put the baby in there. Now she out of the temple. And now they talking about her like a dog. But then she gave birth to the Savior, and everywhere she went, folks was breaking her off. Gold, clothes, linen, servants, everything. So now her baby blessed too. Not only that, it's angels watching. Not that there ain't angels watching over everybody else, baby. But he got a whole charge of angels that won't even let him stub his toe. Your baby all bruised up, then fell 3 times out the bed after the little cradle thing, and the animals licking on their face and everything. Interesting. Everywhere you go, somebody trying to give you something. Everywhere you go, somebody is saying thank you for being here. My life is better because you was in it. Even though your family and friends make it like you are a cancer, a black sheep, you'll never get it together. If God loved you, why your grandma and your mama go through all that stuff? And then 33 years. So Mary what? 47? She was 47 roughly when Jesus was crucified, 47, 48. She was 14 when she had him. He lived 33 years. So she was 47. 3 years older than me right now when she lost her son. The one that she went through all of that pain. She was only 47 when she lost him. Would you feel blessed? All that your baby done went through. All that your mama went through to get you here. All that you done went through to get Jesus here. All the sacrifices y'all made, and now he is being beaten and abused, and his flesh is being ripped open for something he didn't do. You mean to tell me that you would feel like you living a blessed life? You wouldn't think in your heart, why people just don't leave us alone? What has my family done to these people for them to want to do these things to us? You wouldn't feel like that? My mama and daddy didn't bother nobody. My mama went through. Jesus had to tell Mary, you're supposed to not to fight because no, I couldn't stand it. That part. Think about it. Think about that. How would you feel? If you, all your life, you had to fight, you know, your mama had to fight, your daddy had to fight, and now all y'all hopes and dreams is being nailed to a cross or a tree in front of everybody and hung. Would you feel broken? All the people that was yelling in your face when you was pregnant is yelling unalive her child right now. People that your son played with and was supposed to be You said heartbreaking, ready to set it off for sure. We went to the same church. We ate at the same festivals. We all went out to eat together. And y'all tell me, this is my baby. What is you doing? Y'all know he didn't do this. You don't remember when he healed your baby's arm? You don't remember when he healed your mama? You don't remember when he put water in your house? He filled up. You don't. Yeah, y'all don't remember. You don't remember when they was about to come take your kids for slavery and he helped you. You don't remember that? When they couldn't find your son and Jesus told y'all where, you don't remember my baby? It's the same Jesus. You gonna kill my baby? You wouldn't be pleading your baby case? He helped all of y'all. And now y'all sign with them and y'all want to take my baby? That's my baby! That's my baby! Whoa! I know I would be losing it. The way they would have had to pull me away and lock me up, because not my baby. I'm trying to tell you. He helped all of these people as a child. I'm not crying. You crying. Baby, listen. I'm trying to tell. See, I don't know. When I read it, this is how I see it. Like it. These was his family, his cousins, his aunties. Extended family, teachers, the lady at the store that Jesus probably healed 10 times. These people watched him grow up. They went to school with him. They played with him. They neighbors. And now everybody outside of your house saying, bring him out, bring him out, bring him out. Listen, it's a real thing. You said they'd have had the Billy Club, all us. Listen. You said we'd have been taking them lashes, huh? For real. I don't think people really think about, like, if this was you, how would you feel? You'd have been through all of this to keep your baby alive, get your baby here, then have to move state to state, do all of this stuff. Everywhere y'all go is something. But these are the people that you fed, your baby healed, and now they talking about unalive. And baby, listen, and he ain't did nothing. Do you think she maybe said, God, I didn't sign up for this part? This is not what you told me. You told me he was going to be a king and he was going to... How can he be a king if they're going to unalive him? Make you look a little bit differently about the sacrifices that were made to get him here. And then the very people that he healed and he helped and he ate at their tables and played with their kids was the very people that was saying, get rid of the nigga. They falsely accused him, talked bad about his mama, basically called her a hoe when she was put up for 9 years, was fed by angels and taught by angels. Like, I just want y'all to reconsider what blessed be looking like. This goes back to minding your own business. Listen, it does. But I also want y'all to really think about what it means to be blessed or be called blessed by God or the anointing or when you have a call in your life, because it seems that the people that have the call in their life or the blessing of God seem to go through the ugliest things. So when a person says to me, oh, I know they ain't blessed, they ain't got nothing. Maybe the blessings that they got you can't buy with money, which makes them more rare and more valuable. All your blessings somebody else can go get. Somebody else can buy the same blessing. You hear me? Good morning. So I'm about to go find me some food. Hopefully this touched somebody's heart today. We got a little bit more, but I'm going to eat first and then I'm going to come back because we've been on here 3 hours and 4 minutes. So I'm going to go and find me some food and then I'll come back in a little bit. Is that okay? Because there's still some more that I wanted us to read, but it's in a couple other places. So thank you so much, Miss Paula. We still got a part 2 to this, but I'm about to go eat. I'm in the kitchen making fried chicken noodles and green beans. Right, that sound real good. I ain't even gotta, all I gotta do, I told you, but I made that sound real good. I made some jerk chicken tacos with the bell peppers last night, baby, and I saved just enough so I could make me 2 tacos today, baby. Smashed it with that lime, and I had the queso fresca. Listen, I said, oh my God, this is good. Oh my God. And I did my tortillas because I like corn tortillas because they so sweet. And the oil. You're welcome. Thank you, Miss McKenzie. This is the thing. You said this touched my whole body. I just be hoping because sometimes people be like, oh, if they so blessed, cause they blessed. That's why the hell the devil was fighting them all the time. That's why it seems like it's always something going on in their life because they're actually blessed. The devil don't fight his own folks. Why would he? You already on his team, so he leave you alone. You hear me? Yeah, I love y'all. I'm about to go warm my food up. I'll be back. It ain't gonna take me long, maybe about an hour or so. We'll see. 45 minutes, because I might have to go to the bathroom right after. So give me a second. I love y'all though. I'll be back. Give me about an hour or so. Yeah.